Certo. Beleza. Aqui, beleza.
Your workload is clearly excessive, even by the highest standards. Take a rest.
Eita. Tentar 20 sumos, pelo menos.
Hi, my name is Gray. I'm kind of an electrician. Thanks for taking me on.
Uhum. Vixe. I'm Cruz. Hi, I'm Cruz.
I'm Earth Spirit, a geology scholar and caster reporting in. I work 8 hours each day.
Ascalon. Look, man.
Hi, I'm Spot from Operation Reserve Team A6. My job is to...
Ah, uma ambusher. Mais uma. Deliver all targets. Quando você dodge arts. Movement. Ataque de fãs, quanto mais. Ataque de vale é reduzido. Reduz. Deixa mais nesse 50%. Quando... Ah, é interessante até. Mastermind. De training room. Mais 5%. Comumzinha. Por isso não recebeu tanto hype.
Hello, I'm Roberta. We meet again. Once I sign here, I'll be your personal stylist, right? Huh. You'll be an op.
Pleasure to meet you, Chief. I am Shaw of the Lungman Fire Department, reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty. Oh. Pena. 5 estrelas. Bom, veio cedo, mais 20 sumos.
Hello, Doctor.
Aroma.
I'm Logistics Operator Aroma. Would you open your hands like this? And don't worry, I just thought that with how nice and bright the sun is today, it would be perfect to put a bubble reflecting the rainbow onto your palm.
Nova. Ela tá no reshop? Tá. Ela e a April tem lutonado que não veio ainda.
Following the guidance of the Arcana, our paths have finally converged. I'm Melenta. From now on, my blade...
Hi, I'm Spot
Spot.
from Operation Reserve Team A6. My job is to protect...
Certo, certo. Vixe.
This is Intern Hibiscus. From now on, I'll be in charge of managing yours and every operator's health at Rhodes Island.
10º segundo.
I'm Nolenta. From
Tá.
Caster Stewart reporting in. I'm glad to be working with you.
14º. Bom, vinha a lutonada.
Frostleaf, former
Meh.
mercenary. From now on, I'm your operator. Assign me any job.
15º. Oh? Ah, que pena. Deve ser aroma de novo.
Hello, Doctor.
Bingo.
I'm logistics operator Aroma. Would you open your hands like this? And don't worry, I just thought that with how nice and bright the sun is today,
16º. E o último single. Antes de usar o...
はじめまして、ドクター。
usar meus Urudon.
インストーク。今日からここで。
17º.
Excuse me, is this the office of the doctor? I've been looking for the place quite a while, and it'd be really appreciated if... what? You're the doctor?
18º. Pena.
My code name is Beagle. I know I didn't do very well on my assessment, but I'll still do my best at my...
19º.
I'm Vanilla, trainee operator from Blacksteel. Looking forward to...
20º e último. Like ending like death. Hein? Ah, que pena. Deve ser outra coisa.
Caster Stewart reporting in. I'm glad to be working.
Até porque se fosse ela, teria feito o load quando tivesse dado o summon. Keyway, Colosseum, Semente, Pinecone, Horn. Vai pra ela. Raid, Harmony, Heavy Rain, Siege, Indra, Scavenger. Ela veio a primeira, mas não veio a lutonada. E ela é 4 estrelas. Tirou Belly.
This will make a very useful reference. I never knew detergent could be used like that.
Ah, que pena. Tá, vamos pra história. Babel. Teresa. Não é só longa, hein? Porque... 3? Deixa eu ver aqui. Olha. Não, cadê? Ah, tá aqui. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nossa, a história é longa, hein? BVS1. Olha, não é nem limitado, mas... A história que mostra o passado. Vamos ver se... Vamos falar que é... Que é a melhor... que é a melhor... História do Arknights. Successor. Operator Oda, 4000, World Stages, BB8, Soares deve ver o Assassin ao menos 2 vezes. 1001. Trigger, tá. All stages, in challenge. 1001. Ao raid. Não, não mais que 3 vezes, nenhuma vez. EX7. Semana que vem. A streak of blood ready upon speckless white. Unfinished goodbye. Boy cries in his dreams while the blizzard girl wraps him within her cloak and wipes his tears away. Freezing, gusting, the air screams on. Softly, the Cyclops tells of an epic tale, far, far away. Truth, the snowstorm seems, her voice calms. The myriad souls' calls become harmony with it. The boys whimper the doom of their beats. The dream is bitter cold. Within, their girl sizes a faint breath. She covers the boy's eyes and closes her own. Even now, even here, for them, the ballad from 1,000 years ago is still playing. Armies fell upon our home, then I saw from afar. From valleys to hills, our lands they scattered. The king slaughtered, the myriad souls did lament. Yet one surveying fell, 6 heroes rose. Assim, soberano caiu. 6 heróis ascenderam? Não. Levantaram. They blew the horn, led the fight, faced their foes. Alas, the wanderer's seat collapsed, to ruin swiftly as the fleeting peace elapsed. When all seemed lost, a black crown appeared. The twins brought hope where dread had heard. Black Crown? Essa lenda de Sarkaz? Do rei de Sarkaz? Spread a rift, giving birth to betrayal. And assassin the heart of tempest, then I saw from afar. A sword to slay the regent king, a spear to pierce the royal ring. Legend ends as justice calls, to righteous fate the might falls. That's how this episode ends. The Cyclops fades into the blizzard of the dreamscape, leaving the child behind her. The boy's own cries grow distant from his ears. He wakes. Calamidade. Summer 1094. Outskirts of an abandoned town, Casdell. That is how this episode ends. Ascalon, my story is over. That is what my people, the Cyclops bound for the deep north, saw as they cased their last of Casdell. Was that a page from long lost history, a possible fruit yet to come, or plain meaningless gibbering? No need for the past millennium, until they came, and fate happily begins to narrow into a sour luz. Em curso com mais certeza, mais calhado, mais distinto. And now the fate she saw has drawn before our eyes. I don't care. Scare eye. I'm surprised you'd even hear me out. Bright red blood creeps along his mask, trickling down his chest. Ascalon's eyes narrow a hair. He's out of luck. You're about to die, so I gave you one last token of respect. Those prophecies never did gnaw at you in all the time we knew each other, no? That's why you will never understand how a great soul thirsts to control his fate. Choose better last words. I know how you hurry to convene with those Babel members, but it's not time yet for you to leave. Look, the cutoff is near. Ah, funny. I'm curious now. What did you found What did you found within the storm? Step aside. No completion left unfinished. The rule I set myself back when I was at the Scar Market. Alive or? A down like Misty is wound about the Cyclops' neck as Ascalon vanishes behind him, leaving his body to dangle over the cliff's edge. You ever seen your own end then? I don't care for prophecy, we have that in common. Ha! But the fact is, none of us can outrun fate. Don't you want to struggle out of it? What makes you not? Why can you not? How can you not? Never forget, you have your place in the prophecy's shoe. Whispering, storming. A plaintive chant rings in their ears, an elegy over the horizon. From the convalleys of the Banshee, sucked into the storm's eyes. Ascalon gives an involuntary shudder. She's ice cold from head to toe. An undescribable pain rips from behind her ears down to the soles of her feet. This nameless elegy. This ill omen. Farewell, Casdell. Elegy é elégio? Como é que era mesmo? Elegy. Elegia. Não é elegância. Elegia. Elegia é uma poesia triste, melancólica e complacente. E principalmente composta como música para funeral ou um lamento da morte. O termo elegia. Poesia triste, melancólica ou complacente. Certo. A single scythe reaches Ascalon. Her hand tightened fast, until not even the faintest sound will leave Skyri's throat again. And then she lets go. Demand fate. In a blink, the tremendous figure of the Cyclops becomes no more than a speck below the overhang. The mist scatters to the storm. The shadow of a hood goes with it. All vanishes within the teardrops falling from the cliff. Gasps, rolls of thunder from catastrophe clouds. Whistle as the sand is swept across the barrens. The sound of everything culminates in silence. Londinho, Victoria. Now. Tem presente? Não, tá no passado ainda, não falou nada. Lift your head, sarcasm of hers. If you would still see through the calling she bestowed you, here I stand. Come, step forth. You may avenge her. Assassin. Outro. Excuse me. My name is stitched onto my clothes. Stitched by Her Highness Teresa's own hands. I can feel it faintly burning right this moment, and I know what that means. The mission seen aside us is over. We'll clash with you no more. The sarcasm do not draw on each other before the invader. We pledge our loyalty to you, Regent. So long as you still hold your zeal and earnestness for the sarcasm, we will trust you with our lives. Oh, Manfred, if you thought you nearly ruined all the plans we'd set up in Victoria, should the military commission put us to death, we will be willing to die. As long as it could bring a better end, an end as she wished. A moment ago, you were the renegades in chief, all but ready to entomb our plans. How can I possibly believe? Manfred. As she wished, you said. Your name, Deathmonger? Julie. Deathmonger? Comerciante da Morte? Interessante. I will remember it, and I will hand you your final mission. Guard, assassin, mercenary, survivor of this sea of bloodshed, one and all. You are to end the mausoleum of kings. You are to render Victoria's Iron Heart as crap. We are to ambush and wipe out every lasting night. Isso foi na época... Ah, então isso na época em que a Siege ou V não tá mais aí. E todos os Arknights foram mortos. You'd let us take part in the commission's core plan to enfeeble Londinho. Manfred will take care of you. Will take good care of you. There's no chance we leave that place alive, is there? You are welcome to fight for it. Very well. Não, ninguém sairá vivo dali. What's keeping you here? I'm just taking it in. I look at the one who fostered Ascalon. She never rid herself of you. I swore to follow Her Highness Teresa, with no inkling that the tale of the mixed blood twins, rewriters of Casdell history, would end this way. Let alone that this disposable life of mine had a place in it. Farewell, Your Highness Teresis. I take my hate of you to the grave. Pô, só tem eu. Rhodes Islands of Babel, Casdell. Keep going, Calcit. Never since the day she was born had this corridor felt so endlessly long to Calcit. Monster. Montar. Peraí. Não é Monster. Como eu pronunciei isso? Tree? Sei lá. Monta. Bom, ela fala Monster. Numeração assim. My dame, not bury us, Cadel, so I cannot hold any more traitors. Finish him. I know that, even left on your own, your step will never falter. Amia, doctor, she was crying. System unresponsive. This is... Monster, cut the door down. Monster, meltdown. You believe loneliness is yours alone, that you have none of the same kind. Yet, from the day you woke again, we have walked shoulder to shoulder, haven't we? Immortal in comparison to us. Elder scepters rent in two under ancient rattling cries. Pulses over the sky like a surge. The immutable riffing of their stars. Foam resplendent glimmer to do collapse. Death, rebirth, the all-encompassing cycle. She is ever so familiar with it. Howling. Teresa. Yet still, one day I will choose to slow down, to stop in place where I am. When I do, Calcit, don't grieve, keep going. Calcit subconsciously searches her memories. Death, rebirth, alchemist cycle. No, it's not the same. It's not the same this time, not quite. For the first time, she must be to the first who could ever converse with her as an equal. To her dearest friend, farewell. Teresa. So, it's time to say goodbye. Teresa e a Amia. E o doutor? Amia, doctor. E esses outros ali? But I always say one day our wandering is bound to end. One day the sarcasm wandering is bound to end. Now your wandering too has reached its end point. I knew full well this possibility always exists. Why? I should have stayed behind. It's my... Because I believe in Rhodes Island, I believe in Babel. I believe in you. Então Teresa realmente estava morta nesse tempo. E depois de alguns anos ela aparece. Como se você explica? E o doutor? Se for esse que tá aqui, então... Ou ele tá desmaiado ou tá... Não. Acho que ele tá... Opa. Acho que ele foi morto, mas depois foi levado até aquela câmara. Calcite, I hope the roads can be a place you name home, an island you may always return to. I already did everything I could do. I won't harbor complaint from our own end. Babel's mission is concluded, while you and this land ship have only just set sail. I am not the same kind as you, Calcite. I cannot explain away your puzzlement, but I have always been your companion. Then, now, and after. I will always be with you all. Now, agora. Que rápido, achei que ia levar mais tempo. I knew they would come. Ah, sobrou eles.
Initial environmental survey completed.
Não tá.
Nothing abnormal.
We'll at least make it challenging.
Já volto. Vou pegar. Ai, refrigerante. ...64 anos atrás, 1030? Oh, outono de 1030. Nossa, já faz tempo também. Scar Market, casão. Isso é bem antes de Babel. You protect this tag around your neck with your life. You are my precious property, slave. You're descendant? Sarcasmo, velho. You'd better be worth something. Escravo tímido. Sarcasmo. com escravo sarcasmo. Stay here, don't move. You inspect the goods? The slave trader casts a glance at the silent slave behind the mercenary's back, then slightly shakes his head. Where'd you get it, slave trader? Já, mas... Found him my way here, dying of thirst and about to become Mangler Chow. Thought he could fetch a good price. Mangler Chow? Oh, caramba, ela tá aqui. Mangler Chow. Comedor de carniça? Mangler, manipulador, manjedora. Chow. Caramba, isso aqui não tem tradução? Mangler Chow. Sem tradução? Essa expressão, então não faz mais do que seja. Truly could find a good price. I can cause them all. I can fight someone who doesn't matter to us where you are from, slave. Say you are Higashinese for all we care, as long as someone buys you out. I'm just checking if you have got tail. You never know where these mercs get their goods. I promise you he's clean. You better not be messing with me, cash or barter. I'm gonna live long enough for money to mean something. Give me some good weapons. You are the boss. He's accurate at best. That unit shoot 2 blades. Freshly cast. How about you take another look with your eyes open this time? You can dress him up as a first rate, but it won't change anything. If you don't like it, your offer, feel free to get lost. And put that machete of yours away. This is the scar market you are in. Can you throw him more? I was out of the Lithuanian border before I got back. I have got first-hand tell about the whole war in the core. Well, here's something for nothing. Careful what you spill out of the dump if you want to stay alive here. Mouthing around you have valuable first-hand intel. You want to guess where that will get you? Leave the goods and scram. You are holding up the line. Not happy? There are yourselves in the bar. Our boss, can I? Brews one heck of a drink. Doesn't matter if you can pay your tab. They will take your weapons as a collateral, merc. One more thing, where do you run your bounty board? I'm here to strike it bridge. Bar folk will be happy to inform you. Bounty board. Ops, caramba. Acabou do gás já. The merch stands around this floating hub, hidden away in the giant subterranean hollow beneath Casdell. Amidst the moans of the slaves, the fainting yet constant rumble of lava and bursts of origin dust can be heard rising from beneath the market. Eyeing the rugged path behind him, the mercenary recalls the perils he faced to reach here from the surface and shudders. B. Just how many people are there in that goddamn chasm? Enough to break your fall if you jump it. Welcome to the Sky Market, Greenhorn. You love it here. What is you over there? Why the crowd? Probably another big name just rolled back into town. Are you here to strike it rich? Go on then. I'd rather keep my horns out of all that mess. Merc vaguely makes out a pale white figure flitting through the chaotic gloom of the street. White clothes? You don't see that every day, Casdell. Não, Fred? Não? Pô, já fugiu o nome já. Tereses? Tell me something I don't know. You are... The last time I was here, it was someone else handling the transactions. Yes. You are referring to my grandfather. He never stopped bragging about how he'd fought you and lived. I'm surprised you do remember him. In the good sense, truth, that means he wasn't lying all this time. It's only been 60 years ago by now. Caramba, dos anos atrás ainda lembra dele? General Tereses. Oh, é ele mesmo. Already? How sad that nothing here has changed at all. I imagine with Her Highness here, too. There will be no more violence this time, huh? Even if things get bloody, eventually you will leave. But we will always be here, General. We will always have business, so long as Casdel's unrest never rests. Even now, I remember one thing my grandpa mentioned in his vows. He said to you, "Is a land of Casdel that needs us." Thaddeus looked at the slaves, their heads down in their cages. He drowned his word. War and turmoil have necessitated this trade for over a century, this scar market. General, provided you can reach the surface alive, take a fresh look at Casdel. Much of what you know will soon change. All Sarkas will be part of this change. All? Us too? Yes, I'm not inclined to explain our vision to the likes of you, but I will stay here. I will here a while longer and wait for her return. Until then, I welcome you, mercenaries, to challenge me, just as 60 years ago. I will take you to Casdel, willingly or otherwise. Eita? His voice is loud, but every sarcasm present hangs on to his every word. The mixed about sarcasm stand alone. No retinue, no army. Retinue? Que isso? Retinue. Comitiva? Ah, secto. Sem secto, sem exército. Armados apenas com uma espada. Ou uma longa espada comum. Causally held in the hand that wields it. Caramba! His steely gaze pierces through the din of the street, settling calmly in the direction of the only person he cares for. Teresa. You can dismiss the mercenaries in ambush. No doubt they are your most trusted men. Nossa, cara, eu por muito tempo, hein? Até ser morto pela Ascalon. Vou, cara, pegar. Peraí. Pronto, peguei meu letrão. Tá? This is out of my respect for the king of Sarkas. None aside from the general can claim to know your true motives after all. Your Highness, do you truly believe this can change the fate of Sarkas? That you are not just another ill-fated hero caught in this cycle of hope and failure? Once dust has settled, your answers will come naturally. Following that Pyrrhic victory. Vitória de Pirro. Will build from zero a movie seed, the great nomad of Sarkas soil for over a century now. We can evade catastrophes in foreign armies. Our development has finally reached a point of basic self-sufficiency, but it's so far from enough. The storm has long been brewing on the horizon, but we were too oblivious. Like a burdened beast, too slow to react, too old to move. Your Highness must be referring to that war between Litanian and Gaul. Caramba, o que será? Não, ele fica travado quando começo a ler a história. Surely you, too, are aware of the magnitude of that war. Corsica, I even secretly hired our royal court casters as his consultants. But despite a period of seclusion, Litania's witch king thwarted Gaul's offenses with his opening move. And now Ursus and Victoria have also declared war on Gaul. Eita pô. These present empires display a might so far removed from the enemy 130 years ago, against which we staked Alcazar just to barely prevail. There was already victory in name only. If Castle must now be thrust into the same situation, how could it possibly end? It's for the end that you wish to establish a military commission of Casdel. For o quarto caso, tem sido contudo, mas apesar do período de seclusão Litanian, o rei bruxo Litanian thwarted. Essa é uma expressão. Thwarted. Frustrou a ofensiva do Gaul com seu movimento de abertura. Eita! Yet the old aristocrats of the royal court grow resentful, refuse to relinquish their sumptuous lives and viewing this as an attempt to challenge their privileges. A center of peace is not for setting memories to sleep their minds. So, what made you deign to come here in person? Do you see the Scar Market as the royal court for the bottom feathers, where the likes of us scrap by and make merry? My only hope is for more sarcasm to join us and resist the voices that refuse to embrace change. Resist? Perhaps our highness mean terrorize and purge. Aterrorizar e purge. Cara, purge. Expurgo. Tava tentando lembrar disso. Talvez Sua Alteza quer dizer aterrorizar e expurgar. Violence is a reform, not a slaughter. So what's the reward? This car market not a real royal court. What we have with the mercenary is partnership, not fealty. Without compensation, no one will work for us. Reward? Are the spoils of war not enough? Are the riches, power, or food that should have gone to the hungry people not enough to sate your appetite? Esse é pagamento no futuro, não tem nem a menor valia. You claim to provide shelter and livelihood for countless sarcastic warriors with your rhetoric of justice. Yet, I could almost hear their bones crunch as you squeeze them dry for profit. Sorry, but in this business, we eat people whole and chew on their bones. A scary eye. You two are sarcastic. You two are part of Casdel. While Teresa cannot see what expression lies behind Scary Eye's mask, his emotions are clear as day before her pitch-black growl. No commander in Casdel would ever dare to defy the royal court, but in his emotions, all Teresa sees is fervor and bloodthirst. He won't refuse. Ha! Why would I? Do you think I'm scared they will take revenge on me? The royal court's no mystery to me. Your highness knows that plenty well. Let me say, you have promised me, no doubt, the best reward I could ask for. We thrive on chaos, and I can see the level of chaos you will bring upon Casdel. The fact that you have kept the name Scar tells me that your ideas haven't changed. Like you said, the nations of Terra have grown tremendously in power over the last century. We could throw more revenants into the soul furnace and stoke its flames, but it will not close that gap. So why force the people who are really the same race to band together, call themselves the Sarkas, and build a giant target called Casdel? Ah, esse é o ano em que Casdel cai? Como assim que eu me lembre? The war between the four superpowers has proven that other Terra nations can accept our existence as mercenaries, and that's where Skarmat comes in. And your highness truly know that we have become a community, a town, because many of us could never fit into the elitist, bloodline obsessed royal court real. In all these years, I may have helped just as many Sarkas find a new way of life as the Six Heroes, if not even more. And I'm not the least bit ashamed to say it, Your Highness, King of Sarkas. There is a reply. All she offers is a faint smile at the Cyclops. It suddenly occurs to Sky Eye that this King of Sarkas belongs to no royal court and represents no bloodline. Her sole aim is to persuade the Sarkas who are unwilling to believe that castle can be built, some of whom have even committed crimes for this cause, to believe once more. But is she enough to break free from this cycle of tragic failures from the end he foresaw? Come to think of it, there's one thing I don't get, Your Highness. I might have agreed to help you, but why did you and General Therese simply burn this place to the ground before the day's end? I would have little chance of winning if you decide to do so. Just like you did 60 years ago. Caramba. A minute ago, described Casdel as nothing but a target, and you want another way for the Sarkas to live on that would have them depend on other nations? Yes. So tell me, in your prophetic visions, have you seen Casdel destruction? Have you seen my death, Therese's death, and the destruction of all that you stand against? And what about yourself? How do you behold your death? A slow and agonizing death by Oripachi? Is laying the battle on foreign soil, or drowned in a sea of plots and conspiracies? Larissa. Have you ever left this place and see Casdel on it as it is now? Have you truly seen future? Is this your way of asking for a prophecy? I don't give rundouts, but for your highness, I will consider a discount. Such nerve! No wonder we were able to claw your way back out of his bleakness and return and rebuild this mercenaries' paradise. But I will pass on the prophecy. Prophecies in fate have no value. Oh, mas isso que fica tampado. It's getting it. I look forward to your return to Casdel. He watches her go and heaves a long sigh only when even her footsteps fall from earshot. Son of a bitch. For a sign of prophecies, his own death, he bought his coffee this very morning. Heh! Então ele previu a morte dele mesmo. Talhap de lojas. Boss, the slaves, set them free. They are about to get tangled in the scarlet after the war begins anyway. At most, we lose out on pocket change. Didn't anyone take on general tastes and survive? Yes, I have noted them all down. Take them to supplies for a little reward. They have got real balls. Pois é. When you are done, take them to the bar entrance and kill them all in front of everyone. Send their heads to General Days as an apology. Got it. Send their rewards to whatever family and friends they have has bereavement. Bereavement? Caramba. Riveman. Como perda. Tell every Mac looking to make a living in the scar market. I don't want to see anyone trying funny shit on my turf. Brabinho, hein? Caramba, acho que eu vou fazer. Ai, leite quente. Pra pelo menos abrir esse nariz. He has alone to the bar. The tags on his clock jangling in his steps. He stands prominently in the crowd, watching as the blades take the light from the mercenaries' eyes. Still, no one fights back. Utter disappointment. Drinks are on the house tonight, both to celebrate the two highnesses sparing your lives, and celebrate the huge geek you have all just land. Your objective is in Casdell. Get your shit ready soon. You are all gonna be in the city. Secret Trust of Scar Market, Casdell. Teresa e Teresas. We've been quiet for some while now, Teresa. Are you hesitating? No, I have confidence in you. Reshuffle of the war council is inevitable. It's just, I have been thinking about the city's future. War won't stop itself at all. Our pace has fallen too far behind. Corsica, I commands an indomitable fleet of dreadnoughts and guard battalion. Corsica? É a segunda vez que ela fala isso. O que será? Corsica. Corsica? Os Corsicas que eu comando? Ops. Corsica. Em curso francês, a quarta maior ilha do Mediterrâneo. Ué, Córcega. Corsica, em francês, Corse, a quarta maior ilha do mar Mediterrâneo por extensão. Depois de Sicília, Sardenha e Chipre. O que será que é então? The Mad King of Lithuania has more than his arts in his arsenal to effect Gaul's failure. The industrial might of both Ursus and Victoria in the throes of a large-scale war has far surpassed our imaginations. Many assume to know war like the back of their hands simply by living long enough through it. If our concept of war still lingers on the great battle from a century ago, then we have drastically underestimated how quickly wars can nourish empires and fuel dictatorships. This is exactly why we need a military commission. It's more than that, Teresis. I know. When the day comes, when the sarcasms wish to live on, if a brittle, creaking city is all they have to call their own home. Their own. It will be far from enough. Do you remember the idea proposed back when Calcid was designing the city's blueprint with us? A Calcid ela é imortal. Babel. To translate the words of resignation to echo far and wide in our ideals, in our epics. Por isso que tem a ver com a Torre de Babel. Falando para sarcasmo, we will prepare Casdell for the coming crisis. Strive to eradicate the poverty and disease that have plagued them for millennia, and send a message to all of Terra. There will come a future when we all stand as one. The sarcasms too are part of Terra's destiny. This is not the first that Isis has heard of her idea. Apart from the Dame, who left after helping build the nomadic city of Casdell many years ago, he alone knows the true belief of the current Sarkas king of the current king of Sarkas. Casdell won't accept this Babel. You and I both know that well. It's but a dream of attempt to subvert reality. Yes, for now at least we can be taking of such grand ideals while even our own affairs are slipping away from us. It's my hope this Babel can become a part of Casdel, Teresis. I will prepare them. As I said before, it's not just that the other nation that will oppose you. Casdel and the Sarkras clinging to their hatred will also commit sins against you. It's a cruel to force them to forgive and forget. The persecution of the Sarkras is not history. The ancient hatred is what drives many to survive until this day. And the king of Sarkras, the responsibility of is all mine to bear. I must show them a way out of this. I see. Then go, do what you will. There, Teresa, I should not approve your vision, but I do support your decision, and the future military commission will too. If your gaze is set too far to see what lies before you, then I shall swept away from that obstructs you at the moment, just as always. I know. Come here, let's go home. Casdel will stand there, and off you will be. Casdel is showing us for what's about to happen. Teresa, oh yes, Sky mentioned the prophecy again as I was leaving. The signs of pessimistic fate. And your reaction? I don't care, agree. Casdel, a strange yet familiar name. Many from this great land see it as the pit from which devil crawls, a terrible place to be avoided at all costs. While to the sarcasm, the name only evokes equal conflicted emotions. Meu nariz. Despite the initiation of sarcasm passing on that Casdel is the sarcasm homeland, an outsider might wonder if they mean the city or the sanctuary. That they mean the city or the entirely of the sending. House sending was in. Perhaps only they themselves now. It never stuck nerve with me. It never because of how the way out, just how high this wall is. Oh well, at least I can go home alive now. That means I'm pretty lucky. That man, the Scarmack, that was General Terege, the first of the city's founders and the hero of the legendary campaign. Que campanha lendária? If I had grudge to ask him to take me in, maybe I could have just... I'm dreaming again. He sits atop the high wall, experiencing... Experiencing for the first time a new lease on life. Few of Casdel's civilian sarcasm, save for those children who haven't yet gotten onto the fear of death, ever climbed onto the siege wall. If the tremendous pipes and tubes piled from we call it a wall. The intricately tangled forest of hidden spikes can take almost smash their goods. Smugglers and vagrants cross through entire. Ai caramba, por que será que ficou só desse jeito? Meu Deus. Vagrantes cross to the dark underground, peeking out from the tunnels and drains at mines and factories, scuttling from one corner of the city to another. The life the slave once knew. The general gave me a fresh start, so what should I do from now on? He gazed at the furnace, burning, smoldering far away from steel and dirt stones into its heart. Oh, meu cara. To cause a nomad flame bring motion, while the molten metal flows that out adds new appendage Casdell. For a whole century, it sits crushed. Skills crushed. Better than which the heavens have their last breaths. Witchcraft altars hang high in the sky, intermittently flashing their blinding rays. The slave has returned many different versions of future redemption. Peraí, então nos cachorros então. Oi. Caramba, meu Deus. Mas tá. The most frightening version claims that the royal court's castle worked day and night on the altars, watching everything and listening to every conversation in the city. Maybe I can try my luck at the factories too. It doesn't matter what else. I have made it back alive. It's been a month since I have been. I don't know how many of my friends are still alive. Ai, caramba. The next city of Casdell. Saca, what happened here? Why are all the doors open and the furniture all smashed? Pull top, you are back. It's you. What are you doing here? Where did you get ornaments? Something big is happening. Royal court nobles are being dragged out of their houses and killed by mercenaries at hideouts. We have any royal court drag with their houses, killing mercenaries being from nowhere. Where do nothing? A lot of us have been sneaking into the empty houses, and boy, have we dragged up some good stuff. How are you still alive, True? Words got out, you wanted to leave the city and find your own way. And after so long, we all assumed you died out there. Ai, creio que sou. Man, hey, you won't believe my luck. First, I was left to die without food or water. Then, I was taken to the Scar Market. But guess what? General Teresa saved my life. The general himself. Then, on the way home, I ran into this guy. With a hollow over his head, calling himself a messenger, and he buffed me all the way back to the city wall. Oof, aye. So I have decided to change my name to Good Luck starting today. You guys can forget that lousy old name of mine. Agora foi hello, a Sancta, and then the general. You sure learn how to lie. Good luck. Believe me or don't, but either way, today is a fresh new start for me. I wanna go be a miner. I looted a Zenger's house earlier and found some hot air balloons. Wanna launch me on that? Launch me on one and put that luck of yours to good rest? I'm in. Well, that was fast. Man, it feels good to be home. Good luck glances around at the people swarming this street. This is the life he knows nothing. If you want to survive, this will always come after. Thank you, Fate, and thank you, General. Ah, meu Deus, que som do cacete. Não sei porquê.
If we cross any farmland, watch where you step. I finished construction of the refinement system. Deployment point confirmed.
Que susto, achei que ia avançar.
I see them!
Tell me what you require, and I will deliver.
I got this.
Tell me what you require. With the aid of the wind, we too can soar through the skies.
Agora avança. Cuida aí.
Victory or death! Don't move! My sword is honed.
Deixa esses
Tell me what you
dois.
require, and I will deliver. Not even a stirring of grass will go overlooked.
And I
Ai, meu Deus.
From here on, go no further. This road is closed.
Ótimos, dois últimos.
an eye for an eye. Here's a memento.
Pum. Aí. Deixa eu ver alguma coisa na minha boca pra acordar. Outono 10/31. De número que seja o caso del. Hey, let me through already. Hey, so you want a good spot? I'll trade you mine for some hack. Pretty original out of the mines. No, don't just grab the left out of my hands. Ooh, that blood all over you stinks. Can't help it when you are breaking to deaf people's houses. Lingones. That's how you read that word, right? Where's Lingones? Gal. Oh, where's Gal? How the should I know where Gal is? Hey, what with the attitude? Shh. Shh. The Highness in the royal court, big shot discussed something in the chamber. I heard it's about reorganizing the city. Have you noticed all the extra guards on the street recently? So quiet down a bit. The weather's being real stuffy today. It is decided. The military commission will replace the war council in assisting the king of Sarkas Teresa in decision making related to casual military and political affairs. The military commission will be the sole administration of Casdel, and none will have the authority to issue commands to the Sarkas in the royal court's name. Our presidents have already received the details of this resolution. To the royal court leaders who still wish to cling on the war council, know that the military commission of Casdel will become the final bastion of the Sarkas, or no fortress, and the usher of new order. Are there any further questions? Banshee, your highness appear more haggard than you did yesterday. Please look after your health. No military commission is worth it. Worth it? Or worth of it? If it comes at the cost of your highness' health. Worth it? Nobody is worth it if it comes at the cost of your highness' health. Lakera Marlene, thank you. I know how hard you have worked for this day, and I also know how Castle today views the banshees of the Convalles. But before I state our position, I encountered a lost envoy of the Leashes on my journey here. He trusted me with a letter for your highness, that he couldn't even find the road here. Let this be truth of the immense changes Castle has undergone. A letter from Litanian. If things are going as expected, your highness messenger would still not have received any news from the Cyclopes. Rather than waiting for the response from deep in the blizzard, should we not hear how the leeches of Litanian answer? You are right, it has been a very long time since the Sarkas were able to truly unite. Oh. The undead calligraphy upon the letter turns into silken threads that floats above the paper and weave in the shape of a familiar figure. Ele? Lagomarim? Fremont. Ah, não ele. Fremont. A lich who has long resided in Litania. It appears that he is now the first scribe for the liches. It seems that the arts practiced by the liches of Litania have seen some stylistic changes. Oh, he appears rather excited. Why is there only image but no sound? Well, the lich envoy suggests for me that he was rather vexed with refining his bastard words, but never did I imagine that he would simply erase all the sound. In short, Fremont apologizes on behalf of the liches. They are enthralled as ever by their quest for knowledge, and are therefore unable to afford the distraction of making the long journey here. But if Casdel were ever in need of their knowledge, they would happily throw wide the gates to their temple for the people that they have chosen. I am sure that with your abilities, your highness can understand Fremont's attitude on the matter from his image alone. To me, it appears as truth he is sensitive to change, as has always been his want. There is another letter from Fremont, addressed direct to the general. By the way, remind you, Blackline, that you are nobody's messenger. You have not yet expressed where the Banshee court stands. I assume that we have reached an understanding in the course of our reminiscing yesterday. Reminiscing. Reminiscing. Lembranças. Lembranças de ontem, alguma coisa assim. The Banshees will not participate. We are still recovering from the wounds inflicted by the past war. Perhaps other sarcasm will castigate us for this, but all present should know that since that war, the elegies have yet to cease in our valley. We had suffered grievous losses. If Gazel calls on the aid of the Banshees once more, then I will give you the same promise as Fremont. The Banshees will be there. But until that day, you will find us willing to, but unable. Naturally, I myself will render what little assistance I am able to give from this day onwards. That's more than we could ask for. Thank you, Lacra Malini. You are welcome, Your Highness. You know where I stand. For the past 100 years, I have always stood by the decisions you have made. I can only hope that your brother does not blame us for watching from the sidelines. Next, Nord Nez Salem, the Nash Zerar King. You were once the leader of the War Council and the mentor of Theresis and I. What's your opinion on these many proposals? Where do the other council members that you represent stand on the matter? Have you discussed them with the Damastic cluster? They have long since taken root in Kazdel, under many different names and faces. We have had many conversations over the years, and they have no objections. Then I have no objections of my own. Your Highness need not worry about the bureaucratic hurdles, policy imperfections, or enforcement mechanisms. Where I stand is also where the other members of the council stand. Oh, caramba. We all know that we truly long for a turnabout, a change, a banner. Go, do as you will. We will, Nash Zerar King. I promise you that. I trust that this stagnant and dulled war can take on a new form in your hands. I notice you have not said a word this entire meeting. Seguintes of Vampires. Ou ele. Mais apelativo de todos, de acordo com os eventos passados. To take the War Council in the century of history behind it, and sweep it in the gutter alongside the exalted heroic age, and what little triumphs with him, is that the general's decision? It is our decision. Speak your mind, do Quarael. Duquarael lowered his gaze. Teresa's white skirts mottled with many blackened bloodstain. The Sanguinage is highly attuned to such matters. He senses the blood of the lowly, the foul stench of fallen descendants, and the murky taint of royal court members who willingly debase themselves. I thank your Highness for purifying the filthy blood that so abhor in my stead. But never have I needed to hide my request behind honeyed words, such as it has been for every king of the past, and so it will be for you. The military commission is merely an attempt to hide sarcasm, witchcraft, and blood behind a more modern, more efficient name. Truth be told, I feel like this is insignificant. More than insignificant, it is simply not necessary. You reject the proposal? On behalf of the Vampires Court, Ducaral glances Therese, but Therese remains indifferent to him. Time has left almost no trace of the mixed blood sarcasm. He stands steadfast by Theresa's side, the same nameless warrior who stood by the seamstress a century ago. Seamstress? Costureira? Pela costureira um século atrás. His eyes never fall on the vampire. Not a rejection, no. I am merely expressing some minor frustration about this meeting. You are great and powerful. All of you are. How long has it been since so many members of Royal Court have gathered here in Kazdel? Not to mention that it was you who defeated the foolish coalition the prior age and wrested the future into your own hands before personally establishing the War Council. And now you wish to personally change this council? Why? Look about you and the other dignitaries in this chamber. We have long reached a consensus. The only obstacle to your military commission is myself and the vampires. You would force some ridiculous trial upon me before forcing all vampires to bow down to your commission. When did you learn this political trickery at those Victorians in Italian so love? Why not just take my head here and now and slaughter the vampire within these city walls? This bit was not convened to persecute anyone, was it not? It was convened to discuss how to bring Kaz down into New Age. A New Age? Is that so-called Age of the Six Heroes the songs love to praise? What I saw was blood, trust, and violence. I had thought that when I arrived in Kasdan, I would be greeted with the sound of eles wailing, but what did I see instead? I saw the coalition routed witchcraft enough to cover the land and fill the skies, crushed the enemy front. The power of the sarcasm shook the earth. I felt amazement. I felt excitement. Spurred by my passion, I took the head of the Litanian envoy who had orchestrated the coalition and offered it to the War Council. The Salem. That war was the true beginning of a new age. A trough you would agree with me. Have you two succumbed to schemes in politics and shut your ears to the echoes of the abyss? The abyss has no place for you, do caralho. Not drag me into your tantrum. I apologize, but I'm curious, what position did they offer the esteemed sarcasm master of war in the military commission that has rendered even you so short-sighted? Our which is the next war, and what war would that be? If it be you, your highness, come, Ducarel, I will show you. Tenor her hand in silent approval. The king of sarcasm motions over the entire chamber and all the members of the royal court. Through the king's eyes, they see ruination and grave. They see the century-old order and the Gaulish empire so painstakingly maintained within the core region. Caramba. They see. Beleza. Within the core region, obliterated by the combined force of Ursus, Victoria, and Litanium. They see Lingons, the capital of the world, doomed to never again appear on a map of Terra. Então tinha mais uma nação, uma capital ou uma nação, mas que desapareceu. Cal City. Those present recall the campaign that reduced Kazdal to dust. But it's not over yet. And even for the future, and even for the fantasy, and even for the possibility. It's no longer a story to reflect upon. Rather, it is a speculation, a deduction, a prediction, and a verdict. But not question it, for all possibilities must be treated equally, even for the one they see. And its ending is equally significant and undisputable as any other. It is a change, a turning point in history, a divergence of fate. A crucial war looms on the horizon. It will span from now into the distant future, impacting every sarcasm in all of Terra. Our president has seen their positions in that war, the roles that they wish to play. You should understand now, vampire. You should understand what these visions mean. Or perhaps you have begun to grow weak and feeble as eles in the short span of 100 years. You were once a warrior. I cannot deny that, but are you saying that a new and reborn Kazel
requires the royal court to relinquish its former authority? Close, but not quite. The new castle will no longer require the royal court's former authority. It will be more modern, more efficient. Do Karael. How can the sarcasm speak of unity while you continue to indulge in your noble bloodlines? Will it come from the rule of the royal court? You may still rule over your own court and maintain the power and prestige you hold among the sarcasm, but the vampire court must yield to the military commission. Eita, Marisa. I promise you this in Teresa's name. When the age that you witness comes, Casa will no longer be a single dot upon the map. It was once more than just it, and so it shall be more again. Since I have spoken out of turn, please continue, Your Highness Teresa. The aftermath of the ongoing conflict, enough to reshape the current power dynamics, will engulf us all. It may come in 50 years, in 10, or perhaps even tomorrow. Casa cannot escape it. The Damascene and I both saw the visions of the campaign that will destroy Lingones. Ah não, Lingones vai deixar de existir ainda. High efficiency command system made possible by original arts. High speed battleships that can break through front lines. Maneuver tactics that can mobilize entire legions. New advancements are applied to the battlefield as we speak. Their capacity for destruction is surpassing our innate instincts rooted in our bloodlines. Ah, Maurice. Só tenho mais um jogando. Em BR mesmo. Jogando Arknights em BR mesmo. Aqui. What worries me more is the fact that we will still find fellow sarcasms among the countless casualties of war. Gaul employed royal court castles and the legions in Lithuania are killing each other in battle, while a certain Wendigo is spilling the blood of his fellow sarcasms to prove his loyalty to the Ursine Tsar. Wendigo? Será que é o... fugiu o nome. Já eu lembro. Caramba. As for the sarcasm mercenaries sent to the front lines as arts fodder, they won't even be counted in any nation casualty statistics. The sarcasm massacre won another in wars we have no stake in, regarded as disposable goods to be abandoned without care by the leaders of those wars. For the sake of keeping pace with this change, sarcasm must once again gather around the furnace, and if necessary, the power to dominate the war must lie in our hands. Teresa wait for her opinion, but Teresa does not speak. Her eyes placed as before. We will plunder all the nations and wrest their most profound secrets from them. We were once the proud Tekas, forced to become the sarcasm and deleted as devils. Então, antes era o TKs, mas depois fundaram os SAKs, sendo intitulados como devils, demônios. Because the outlands feared us, it is ancient fear, rooted deep in their hearts. Let us remind them, let us show all of Terra our history and legend that have been either forgotten or falsified. The sarcasm is not weak. We do not need others to save us from our fate. On the contrary, we will dictate the fate of Terra, dictate how this land should move forward. The details of our plan have been delivered to all present through the runic arts of the Banshees. Do Karel, do you still hold out? No, exception work, Teresa. Set aside the siege on the military commission for the Crimson Court. It appears our Nashzer's king has not yet grown addled with age, but as to whether or not he could usher in such a grand feast, or did not die in a blaze of glory. That is a vulgarity only chased by those who seek fame. I forgot you were still here, Lacamarin. I have made myself abundantly clear from the start, Prince Ducarel. I need only silently observe your interesting attempt at self-expression. How pitiful it is to look upon such a shabby little court. I will share your elegies. Then this I promise you, when death comes for you, the Lord of the Banshees will send you an elegy, delivered to you by the right night wind. Set aside your shadow for another time. It seems their highness should have matter to discuss. The other members of the War Council will wish to know their decision. Tucarel, Lakimarin, and you, Damas, disguised outside the door with me. Towards Teresa. The two members of our court not bid the king farewell. They simply follow the Nashzera king out of the chamber. After the meeting ends, Teresa stays by Teresa's side, standing silently. He knows that she will be expecting an answer from him. You never mentioned that you would announce the plans for war to the royal court. You did not refute me either. Would I have been able to refute anything? You are well aware of what I think. If you want to argue against any of it, you would have done so a few years ago. From now, I have them by the reins. But it is not just them. This entire city hungers for war. I will prevent matters from heading down the worst possible path, lest the prospects of Terra's continued existence becomes infinitesimally small. You must be quick about it. I will. What does Fremont's letter say? As it is opened the envelope, the bright vanishes before his eyes. Yet, the message has already etched itself indelibly into his mind. Indelibly. De forma indelével. De maneira indelével. He has promised what will transpire during that meet rather accurately. He has given his opinion on some matters, alongside a reminder. Caramba. Do not place all your coming hopes in one basket. Bingo! The domestic city of Casdell. Snappy civilian. You with that Babel? Pah! Don't call the military commission to look after you all. Babel. Leroy Medic. We are here to help you. Help us? My parents died at the hands of you Letanians. You got some nerve. What? Not scared of me? We knew what to expect when we came in here. Does need some getting used to. Besides, our captain warned us not to agitate the locals. You look down on me? Eh? What? The hell is this? Let me go! Oh, monster. Welcoming wave. Don't harm me, but do make him leave. Ah, Calcite. I said not to deviate from our planned route. If it's to try the wounded along the way. Sorry, Dark Calcite. No matter, you handled it well. We have reached our destination. Welcome to Babel. Babel of Casdell. Ah, Teresa aí. Did you manage to retrieve our stray colleagues? Yes, all's well with them. The construction of Babel facility is proceeding smoothly. The school that you were so look forward for you two is already complete. Yet I heard the unbeatable Dr. Cassidy had not too long ago been turned down. Perhaps if he get out? I do not foresee such a directive refusal. I'm not surprised at all, to be honest. True, to many sarcasm, the invitation of the king is very worth the paper it's printed on. On the other hand, our connection with Sargon and Ring Billiton have delivered good news. As for Columbia, some scientists have proposed a technology exchange program. They have their eyes on the ancient sarcasm witchcraft, while we have need of their latest mobile farms. It took us a century effort to share an equal dialogue with these powers. Nossa, então o papel já é bem antiguinho, então. The results speak for themselves. You are creating new history, Teresa. Thank you, Calcid. But I can tell you have a lot on your mind recently. The military commission has been formally established. Babel exists will spark yet another near unreconcilable conflict in Casdell. Our staff comes from different race and nation. How should they live alongside the sarcasm? If your effort to soothe enmity and prejudice instead become a fused spark, conflict anew, what does your highness plan to do? If you cannot eliminate prejudice inherent within the walls of Casdell, how can Babel hope to achieve equality for the sarcasm throughout all of Terra? There will be members of the military commission posted to Babel soon. They will ensure the safety of our people. This will also serve as a warning to some. Babel is backed by both Teresa's and me. Pô, quer dizer... Pô, eu sabia da Teresa, mas Teresa é novidade. Alright, did I ever tell you how I met a Sancta Messenger? Causage? Strange, the Sancta did not generate dire to approach the borders of Casdell. Was this why your Highness disappeared this afternoon? Was that obvious? I thought Lacamine had me covered. Rather, the Banshee clearly tried, but judging from the result, she isn't the best pick for clerical work. Well, what of that Sancta Messenger? He was greeting wave water from the river, and we struck off a conversation. We chatted about many things: history, peace, hatred. Our views did not align on most things, but I could sense in him wisdom and intelligence behind his ears. He had truth concealed within his heart, once even he did not know of. And so, use the power of the King's sarcasm on a Sancta? I simply wish to know what this fated encounter meant. And what did it mean? It's too hard to say, but while I was looking at his soul, I felt that perhaps we are not so alone, Cosset. Many of these land are doing all they can to pursue hope. Hopes big and small, hopes bright and beautiful. Tá, porra. Esse aí tá mais longo que o primeiro. What the hell? Are those people not for something? I just want to get a few nice things for myself. Never even heard of any Babel. He sees himself against the wall, gasping for air as his vision begins to blur. Fatigue floods his limbs, weighting him down. Through his blurred vision, he sees another in front of him fall to the crazed attacker's blade. He knows he will be next. I refuse to die here. It's you or me, you bastard. Out of the way! He uses the last of his strength to barrel his way out, but the only resistance he meets is solid ground. All he sees is black. Are you alright? Were you trying to save me just now? There's so much blood. Why does it feel like I'm the one saving you? Hold on, I'll bring you to Babel. Our doctors there can help you. I should alive. Who would have thought that those lunatics would decide to attack innocent bystanders in broad daylight to get at Babel? I don't know how the others are faring. Hey, stay with me. I shouldn't know your name. I'm Good Luck. Huh? For the first time, he regrets giving himself this name.
I like this new ingredient. It's effective and it doesn't harm your skin.
Isso aqui é Raw Sugar Lumps. Lindinho, vou ter que usar descansar de appreciate. Closer? Eu não sabia que a Closer gostava tanto de açúcar. tutorial. Traverso. Eita meu, o que será isso? Learn to find numeric seed casdão. Deploying operators require the assistance of nearby operators. Hora do tutorial. Jessica e a Feng. Instruct the government instruction for the action, please. Instruct the government. Cara, ela tá distraída. And fine, let's get started with today's training mission. Beware of hollows in the ground. Ela tá com medo do quê? The Mag Siege of Castle is far from structurally sound and employs numerous transverse blades to fix itself together. Operators cannot be deployed to these transverse blades, and we need operators deployed on regular tiles to provide. Whoa, it's so. Whoa, it's so high up here in Sokadama. Whoa, it's so high up here. Sokadama, are you okay? You look. Sim, ela tem medo de altura. I'm fine. Begin the exercise. Tadinha. Patinando? Hostile spot. Move at high speed toward the objective point. Jessica, stay calm. Cruz, get to your deployment point, then pass the stabilizer chain to me.
I won't sleep on the job.
Jessica, Cruz is in position. Proceed toward the designated coordinates now. Deploy to the left and prepare to engage.
All right.
Hã?
Here
Ah, que legal! Here is stabilizer chain instructor. Yes, shattered transverse plates are found all over Casdell. Without stabilizer chains, operator won't be able to engage in combat like usual. Original custom equipment for improved combat conditions. When an operator is deployed to a transverse plate, last operator deployed within certain range will throw one stabilizer chain to them, ensuring stability. Ah, interessante. The enemy seem to be slaughtered by the chain. That's right, stabilizer chain can also apply special effects on the enemies as a form of defense. Remember, an operator can only hold up 2 stabilizer chains at once. 2 no máximo. Chama o terceiro então.
I'll definitely prove myself this time.
Ué? Alright, the next success should be improved combat. I guess I will retreat for now, as planned. Cruz, wait, where's you, Linked? Cruz, Jessica, stay close. Remember what the exercise is about. Always be mindful of your teammate's status. Why does it have to be so high? Deep breath for a second. Now, based on what I have learned, what should you do when your teammates are in danger? I know, Structor. The run. You didn't immediately fall into the transverse plate when you lost the last chain. Instead, you gained status unsteady. If another operator such as myself is deploying on a normal plate near you in time, they will be able to throw a stabilizer chain to you.
In position.
Well done, Fang. Ah! Se demora muito, então acaba caindo fora.
Everyone, follow me.
Então tem tempo para colocar de volta.
I really did it? I managed to protect everyone by myself?
Vamos, Heróis. BB2. É. Vamos deixar assim por enquanto. Vamos lá. Só vai demorar muito dessa vez. 26 anos atrás. Ou outono de 1068. Peraí. 26. 1094. Wasteland Letanian. How do you like this piece? Like an energetic child waking from slumber, rushing out the door to enjoy the fruits of life to the fullest. It was the Curve first who wrote it, inspired by His Holiness' visit to Wasserland when he was still a message for Laterano. The young, enthusiastic future pontiff told the children about all that he has seen: the ocean that better watches over, the city of Athenius, where Minoan myth and machination exist in equal measure, and a passing member of Casdell. This is what seen the whereabouts of which are unknown. The Kurfürst was there, and he was fascinated by His Holiness' description. The first draft of this work was in fact written at that time, but the Kurfürst or Kurfist? Kurfürst was not satisfied. Even after many years of revisions, a final draft has yet to be completed. Until recently, when our scouts located the elusive nomadic city of the devils and sent back photos. Gazing upon the enormous tracks left behind by the city, the Kurfürst found the missing element in the music, ferocity. With that, the work was complete. You found Kasdel? Yes, the Kurfürst was astonished to find that the destiny of the work was interviewed with the cities. I understand the reason the Kurfürst chose to present this piece on the eve of my return to Laterano. However, unlike his predecessors, His Holiness has no intention of initiating offensive action against the Sarkas. He is not interested in putting the sinless on trial without cause. I am afraid I must disappoint the Kurfürst. The city itself is of no concern of the Kurfürst. He is far more interested in His Holiness' opinions of the peace. Please send His Holiness the Kurfürst's warmest regards. We have a response from Siracusa. Only a few of the famiglia have agreed to participate in the action. Their men will resembles with the fleet soon. Can't believe Laterano reject us. Inform the Syracusans to move quickly. We must mop up the siege before the others Kreise can react. Take Kasdel before the other Kurfürsten can. Do not repeat the mistake we made at Gao and miss another opportunity. Scar Market, Kasdel. I like Letanians. You always bring so much business, and it's smart that you disguise yourself as a prisoner in a smuggling crew rather than flying the banner of a messenger. Now tell me what you want before I lose my patience. Trade, Moscow for hire, intel, the Scar Market has everything you need. There was a way. Cooperation, esteemed leader. We don't have a fixed price for cooperation. Are you sure your Kurfürst can pay my price? Don't you want to know what we are asking for first? There's nothing that money cannot buy here, Krapinai. Hey, what about Kasdel? Go on. The Kurfürst wants you to sabotage the city propulsion's engine. Oh, propulsion system, nothing else. The down payment is in the safe that you took from the caravan. The Kurfürst will discuss the rest of the payment with you in Kasdel. Admire your boldness. Let me express my good faith with a little glimpse into the future for you. Nomadic City of Kasdel. Tá. I'm sarcasm. Take your things and scram, Letanian. Are you trying to poison me? Deject the Babel member. These are just super stands. You need them on the battlefield. The warships that surround us came from Letanian. Outsiders like you must have led them here. I don't have an explanation. I know you are taking your sons with you into battle. He could use the medicine. Keep your hands off my son. What's the commotion? Are you out of mind? She's a Bible doctor. Are you okay? I find he wasn't really trying to hurt me. Hey! Good luck. You married a Babel woman and now you have become a shoe for the invaders? There will be death of you, I guarantee. Babel woman? Many of us are also pained by the impending war. We have requested to join you on the front lines. Lunatics, who knows what teams you have on the front line? You get yours in the end. Give me the medicine, I will distribute it. They are ready to leave. Go meet up with them. I will take care of the things here. Look, your son. I didn't let him leave. If the Letanians want to force us into a catastrophe, it's safer for him to be in the lower level shelters in the city. Relax, Doctor. People have made it through catastrophe in the past. Maybe we'll have. You know, good luck. Caramba, por que ele quis ficar com esse novo nome? The furnace has burned them for more than a century. War, catastrophe, migration, exile, all the suffering since the Tekaz era has not extinguished the hatred of the revenants. The Sarkas have seen many castles through the ages. The memory of yesterday may be unrecognizable by tomorrow, but the soul furnace has been a constant for this generation of Sarkas. Home is where the soul furnace is. Kasdal. Furnace has not burned like this for many years. I can hear the cries of the revenants even from here. Soon this will charge headlong into a catastrophe. All I need to do is hold out until Nesalen's reformers arrive, until Kazel once again pass through the catastrophe. They thought we would cower. They tried to assume our thought with the consumption of common sense. It was so 170 years ago. It is so now. 170 anos atrás e agora também. Arrogant and laughable fools who never took the time to truly understand us. What fate do you think of it us in the city that exists? To be honest, the chance that survivors are slim. Kazel was immortalized the last time it braved a catastrophe. It took us a decade to just get moving at full speed again. The forest of crystals in the mines and the walls could never be removed, ruining years of our plans for the city. I don't know if the city can survive an ordeal like that, much less one that's even worse. Good luck. Rarely comes twice. I believe in the city that exists, not because of luck, but because we built this city and won't give up on it. The story of this city does not end here, Your Highness. I may not be able to see its future clearly, but there is one thing I can say for sure. The city continues to exist in the distant future. No one can say, however, if it will be a sanctuary of hope or a ghost city of the dead. Sky, have you not grown tired of the ambiguous word of your kind? And I need to remind that no amount of mercenaries can ensure your safety in the city. There is no deceiving Your Highness, of course. Castle doors are open to every Sarkas, but you'd better have a good reason to set foot in the city with our mercenaries at a time like this. I was made an offer most difficult to refuse, which obliged me to enter the city to seek an audience. What is that you are carrying? This something is different. Oh, I mean someone. The lieutenant wanted me to sabotage Kasdel. I've been away from my king for many years, but as Our Highness said, Kasdel is the root of all Sarkas. So I felt that I had to deliver this litany with my own hands in order to prove my innocence. What are you thinking? Exactly, I have said. What can I possibly hide before the king of Sarkas? But if you are not interested in my gift of good faith, then there's no need to carry with me anymore. It's heavy after all. Because he cast that bag in the furnace, where it is easily instant. Eita, saying without sound. The furnace is always an impressive sign, no matter how many times one sees it. Your Highness need not pity him. He should have foreseen the risk when he approached the Scar market. As the time was miserably with its terms. It's simple, Your Highness. I prefer immediate payment over empty promises. But more importantly, I don't work with the losing side. Are you predicting our victory? It was I who saw it. It was the Cyclops who left the prophecy 1,000 years ago. I simply betting that Your Highness are the protagonists of this prophecy. Regardless, the safest business for the Sky Market is with Your Highness. It would keep business flowing for at least the next 50 years or so. Is that not so, Your Highness? You are clever. Prophecy doesn't bring victory, but we can. Bring your mercenaries, we are moving out. Crowd steers, the sarcasm processing, leaving the seats quiet. Several the occasional clank of weapons, their silence is rooted in the knowledge of the fate that awaited them behind the city gates. They wrap banners from the walls around their waists or clutch original spikes, chopped from the streets as makeshift weapons. Each has their own ritual to remember the city as that they may never return to. Mom, Dad, where are you? Dad, Mom. Hey, people really need to watch their kids. They can't be allowed to run wild. Ouch. Be careful. Manfred. Thank you. Where did you come from? Why are you also leaving this? You fall if you are not careful. Oh, my mom, Dad, are you going out too? Yes, I'm going to the battlefield. I look for a mom, Dad there too. Can I come with you? No, I am by myself. Why are you going out then? Because I don't want to hide in the city. I want to fight the people who are doing bad things to us. And what my parents told me before they left. I want to fight too, but Mom, Dad won't let me go. I leaked out and got beaten when they found out, but I don't want to be away from Mom and Dad's. You go to Cairo then and find your mom and dad, but there will be a lot of bad people out there. Are you scared? You're not scared. Mom and dad are scared. I'm not scared either. The disabled child pumps his fist to show courage, but his trembling betrays him. The kid knows that the young boy does not fully understand what is happening outside the city, but the young boy knows something simple but true. Father should be sent away. Families should stay together, so he takes the boy's hand during the procession. How do you find your parents when you are out there? They work for Babel. They have a picture of a tower on their clothes. Babel, I know that place. I'm from Babel too? No, I grew up in a military commission institution. I guess I'm from the military commission. A commission? What's that? A place that protects people, just like Babel. Ah. Pegar água. Fico lendo por longos períodos ainda. Let's squeeze the way up in the front. Maybe they are up too. Maybe they are up ahead. Look, Finn. Esse foi o dele? Good luck. Good luck? Yes, he's good luck. Why are you laughing? Nothing. Let's shout his name. Maybe he'll hear you. Meu Deus do céu. Children squeeze forward in the procession, holding each other's hand, calling out good luck with their tiny voices. Turns inside when they see young and navy faces. Good luck. It's what they all need. On evening, the autumn of days, the old music playing in the curved feast of Westland study was moved with the sound of frantic knocking on the door. The three, the door pursuing nomadic city Gaza, had broken off its pursuit. Those crazy devils charging straight into a catastrophe is only by sheer good luck that they got away. Years later, the curfew Westland still recounted the reason for his failure with palpable disdain. Até que foi rápido dessa vez. Bom. Ai, meu Deus.
No time to waste. I see them.
Try not to get yourselves hurt.
Those are guys.
Or death.
Great minds think alike. Reloading!
I got this. My sword is honed.
唉，担惊接踵了死了啊！
I trust. Fall in! I hereby command!
An eye for an eye. An eye for... That will slow them down.
Ué, uma outra? Mas deixa eu ver. 1, 2, 3, 4.
哦，冥王圣地，谁能去兵？这把剑能把你们的存在价值连同肉体
The rods they find when blocked or faces stabilized chain for the first time. Death greatly reduced after landing. Ih, legal, que vai voar. É surpresa.
Not even a stirring of grass will go overlooked.
None of you are getting away.
Ai, merda.
That's yours. All casualties retreat! All others!
Quase. Que coisa.
We're wasting time.
Que coisa.
Hey, don't eat too much before a battle. Unless you want to throw it all up. You're not getting past me! We will defend our home!
神煞之际，焉能拱手相让？
警告了保护了最雅以及国无以无。
Ejim. We will defend our home!
None of you are getting away this time. Ha! I got you.
I got you.
A tooth for a...
Eat this. Everybody ready? Not so fast now. Ha!
Raise your weapons and shields! Not one step back!
哦，冥王圣地，谁能去兵哉？
Interessante.
Not so fast now. Ha!
Mega interessante. How tiny we seem when we stand beside the track of the ship. Yes, it's a most impressive war machine. With the bodies that barriers, the Naturalizer halted its advance at a tremendous cost. The Banshee shrieks, powerful enough to shatter consciousness, only managed to force the Titans to retreat below deck. If not for the catastrophe and the wrath of the rain in this valley, we are so far behind and time is running out. Casdell must have equally powerful weapons, if not more. Our previous attempts have failed. A second ago, we believed we could build an American city out of Casdell, yet we did. Few believed. If we are to catch up of them now, we cannot afford to take the conventional path. We have word from the Damasti. Battleships on the horizon is slowing down. Have they given up? No. The crew's orders were to continue the pursuit, but the commander of the fleet ordered them to slow down. They are concerned about the catastrophes in this rain. They have seen what happened to this ship. At the grand rate, we can expect to engage them at the dusk. We have both enough time for Castle to retreat. They look back at the two storms and winning on the wastes, trying to catch a glimpse of the city. She sees nothing. Where is Cadell now? Is he moving through the storm? Are people in the shelter safe? The storm is converging. Our retreat is being cut off. A battle is inevitable. Teresis? I never thought I'd see you lose focus on the battlefield. What's that? That's... que é aquilo? Storm raged beyond, taunting the newborn storms lands in the dying storm of the war drums of thunder. Rolling air currents clashed and combined between the two storms. Violence begets peace, and the passage appears where the storm converge. Lightning flashes and thunder cracks. A path through the storm? The storm. Let's go, Teresa. The storm has given us a path. Those who survive through it will have another chance. We'll do it together. The Damascus cluster passes their command to every sarcastic present. The warriors see their leaders walk in the storm side by side and follow with no hesitation. The procession advances to the tempest. The strong support the weak. The brave encourage the fearful. Lucia Teresis, with the roar of the tempest, they see to hear the voice of the snowstorm in their childhood dream. They see the prophecy. The thin cloaked figure turns at the sound of her voice and sees the storm-bound procession. Tracy is a child. Mist, gilded by the setting sun, shrouds her shoulders, rising and blending with the shrieking winds above. He takes off his gauntlet, stretches his bare hand into the mist. The mist is faded. In his blood-dyed hand is the stone table that the child is holding. You are Grab. What are you doing here? Ho, yay, you, home. You came in, home. Child wrests the blade from Teresa's hand and points it against Teresa's. The procession behind him. There is no difference between a man and beast to the child who grew up in the wastes. You want to kill me? Kill you. Nobody taught her how to speak. She simply emulated the sound made by those who pass by. Teresis looked down, silent at the thin figure. Let me show you how to hold a knife. You! The child is for a moment before putting her knife in Teresa's outstretched hand. Me, you, bring me. Teresa gazed into Teresa's eyes. Prophecy. Swords to slay the Henry's king, a spear to pierce the royal ring, but they have never cared much for prophecy. Very well, come with me. The home of Sarkar is not on the barons. O que será aquela criança? Do you have a name? Name? Me. From now on, you have a new name. Legal, é Ascalon. Pendeler, 3 dias depois, domésticos de casa. Tá, Casdell. Ascalon. Oh, the furnace has been relit. It's moving? Is it moving? Ouch. Careful, your wounds might open again. I have got to go to the furnace. The furnace burns again and Casdell still sails. Letanians didn't make to kill us. Oh, didn't you, Doctor? Come with me to see it. You deserve the same honor as the waters will survive. But I'm not sarcastic. You people are the heroes too. Come watch the Highness command the Goliath to support the leaning furnace. Watch the sparks flying when iron hammers beat upon the broken core. Hear the elegy of the Banshee and witness the final journey of valiant heroes when they enter the furnace to foot. This used to be a creation that only Sarkas could see. I would love to go, but there's still a lot of windows to treat. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm bringing back a couple of bottles of booze and some fresh food. And you're not allowed to drink. And who the heck drinks in a magic tent? Come on, it's just a little flesh wound. No means no. It's our Oripath that's a problem. Not to mention you're a terrible drinker. Why did you ever see me drink? Oh, the time when I was drunk and came to you with a bunch of Oripath bombs. Look, that was the only time in all these years. You know I can't afford booze. I can't stop you. Why don't you go yourself? Won't be saying we have you. But I'm Litanian. And do you support those nobles who profit off war? I'm running from home because I couldn't stand them. There you have it. Wait a second. You say you're running from home? We're noble? No. I was kind of thinking your women does look like it's from Babel. Well, I was pregnant. It does nobody any good. So you can go on your own. I thought the soldiers on the front lines would get along with a Litanian. When I saw the Litanian string my father up by Sirenians who led him, I never imagined I could befriend a Arknight doctor either. Back then, the only people who showed us any kindness were poor, executed, or both. Alright. Right, enough. What is that stuff? Be back in a jiff. Since when did the sarcasm become so glibby-tongued with me? I wonder if this counts as progress, Teresa. In case Gazelle is moving again, things will get better. Back already? Well, it's about time you laid down. Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else. Wait, your wounds are really bad. Nobody treated your arts burns? The Litanian did it. My son's dead. They burned him alive before my eyes. I was the one who lived. At least let me see your wounds. They burned him alive, he was screaming. There was arts hanging in the air for everyone to see. Brother dead, my captain is dead. The Litanians stood in the high ground. Their raised staffs looked just like the original sarcastic. The doctor's staff abandoned the corner. The emblem of their homes she held in her brain hangs from the staff. Like a real doctor does not sense the hostility. She leaves his stop to inspect the wound, but feels a chill run by her spine. You are armed. Why did the guards check you? Well, from the exam, this carnival cast down like they meet. Oh, midday sound. The fire crackles echo like a moan from grove. Somber tribute to the fallen who have become its fool. On sarcastic, their eyes on the sky that night. No one notices the light from one of the fixed obstacle window go out. She? Ruin Sakar. Your Highness? Why was brought here? Oh yes, I have a good news to report. What news? We won. We defeated the Litanians, Your Highness. Me, my son, the Blue Blood Squad. We won. We won. Are you not glad, Your Highness? Were we too slow? Like my son, bring me the battle plan song. Sorry, Your Highness, I don't know where. Meu. You killed a doctor, the one who has served Castle for years, treating occupied patients. Castle? Doctor? No, you misunderstand, Your Highness. I only fight Litanians. Have you read his emotion, Teresa? Pain, confusion, madness. He has arrived himself mad to escape the painful memories. He doesn't even know what crime he commits. The others do. The guards discovered him brown with another sarcasm amid shattered cask of liquor, which cannot spread the fire through the field hospital. Puts, I'll wait the king's responsibility, but you can only be the one to do it. Leave it to me. Your Highness, General, I give all my Litanians. Was I wrong to do so, Your Highness? Take him away. Ficou completamente doido. His name is Logan, given him by his mother, who was one of the first Babel engineers. What? He hadn't used any arts, but the guards were hypnotized by art. Someone is behind this. The Commission should not investigate the sarcasm for the sake of an outsider. Not after they have just met. It had been truth another ordeal. Put let's shoot Babel. We have no choice. The war has just ended. Babel should withdraw from military and political affairs, at least for the time being. You know that's not what Babel is about in the first place. I do, but many don't. I will define the parameters for Babel activities. Babel. Babel members will continue to safeguard the medical, education, and technology needs from this area. The military commission will continue to protect them, but we must make every effort to avoid conflict. There will come a day when the repressed hatred boils over, and even we will be powerless when that day comes. Castle in urgent need of a change. We have to solve the original problem soon. But even that won't solve our problems. I know. I always know. Ascalon. There you are, Ascalon. What have you seen this city? Death, people cry, people die. Cry, cry. Tears. Delicate some knife lies in its palm. Knife, Mike, keep it safe. Our should treasure her weapon. I will teach you how to sharpen your blade. But it's always to decide whom it cuts. You're too impatient, Teresa. She's not ready to understand these things. She has words then sooner or later. Maybe, but for now, what we should do is give the frightened child a little bit of peace. Do you like this seat, Ascalon? For the armor general, Ascalon does not like this sarcasm woman crouched before her. She seemed to see through all her emotion, leave no secret, a most dangerous thing in the wastes. But she cannot bring herself to outside the gentle sarcasm. You're afraid you know I don't mean you any harm. Come, touch my horn, we are the same. Warm here. Warm me. Yes, warm. Hate and killing are not the only way to solve a problem. Wait, problem? Teresa say no more. It is difficult for a girl who has known nothing but the wastes to understand the words, even with the help of the king of sarcasm. She takes Ascalon's hand. It's like the wound on your palm. Weapons can heal, only time in medicine can. Ow. Okay, I'm looking your wood. You need to take care of it. Be patient. One day you will wake up and find that it doesn't hurt anyone. Yeah. Vanessa. Babel classroom castle. No one here. Wait a little longer. It's not last time yet. They will come. Look, it's Teresa's. Casualty report from the military commission. There are many children, most of them students. The ones that live, their parents are no longer willing to let the outsiders of Babel teach them. Plus, even reserves, and many of Babel teachers have already left out of fear. Oh. You are troubling yourself too much with real matters, Teresa. You need to rest. We should have to. I want to wait a little longer, Teresa. Very well. He does not leave. The classroom is eerily quiet. Teresa closes her eyes and recalls the student who used to fill the classroom. They say we can get potatoes for coming to school. I didn't say that one, Your Highness. Do you have any simple stories? You said you went to the outside with mercenaries when you were our age. There's here between Sargon and Iberia? What about? Why can't we go up on deck? Why we throw up? The Italian spires? Are they like our friends? People who are nice to us, but that's it. There are no foreigners like that. But the teachers here are nice to us. To come and go, but the shouts managed to get them to return. But this time no one came. Oh. Manfred. You know what it is, Your Highness? You! The stone hits the boy's chateau. Neighbor breaks free. The boy strains to look up at the tall, gaunt girl who has been himping. I just want to. Teresa, Your Highness, you are here too. This girl, are you teaching? Put down the knife, Ascalon. Your Highness? Will you look for me? Yes, I came to seek an audience for the children who lost their parents. I know the military commission will take care of them as it took care of me. But would this change anything? What if another war comes? I want to change things, but I don't know what I can change. What should I change? The rulers gaze upon the fearless child. Each arrived their own answer inside. What's your name? Manfred. Ele mesmo. Dad, have been standing at the door forever. Why can you go in? Mom is hurt very badly. She needs some quiet rest. We shouldn't bother her. But I miss Mom. Daddy misses her too, but not now. We'll go home together once I come back. Where are you going, Dad? I have to leave this store a bit to make the people who hurt Mommy pay. Stay here for a moment and wait for Daddy. Can you stay, Daddy? We'll figure out a way to make Mom better, I promise. Do you like Mommy's name? Oda. Yes, it's all nice. It's your name now. But I'll teach you to find the bad guys with Mommy's weapon once I get back. Okay, I'll beat up the bad guys who hurt Mommy. Will you beat up the bad guys, make her feel better? You will say someday, Oda. I'll be back. Wait for me. Good luck. He turned around the crystal and felt the seat wall. The only thing left that ties him to the seat is Oda. Oda and Oda. Mas muito engraçado de dar nome.
It's effective and it doesn't harm your skin.
Harm your skin? Por quê? Ih, caramba. Ah, sim. Terá corrente mais... Putz. Vou ter que espalhar bem. Dois. Bom, tem só o doutor e ela. Ah, e tem ela também. Tem a Roma. Vamos lá. Eight years ago. Verão de 1086. Residential district, the next city of Casdell. Remember the promise we made at the beginning of the lesson? Good. Keep your voice low when answering, and don't tell anyone about the classes. Great Tunka has been teaching you about our history for the past few months. As for myself, I've been struggling to decide what to teach you in our last lesson. Mathematics, language, agriculture, Bible making. What I have come to realize is that whatever I teach you won't truly change our lives. We have lived inside despair for too long. The war 18 years ago never ended. The ghosts of the Latinian fleet continue to haunt those who experienced that war. Men died in despair, drowned in the fear of war and being consumed by the black rocks that grew from their bodies. Oripatia. But I think it drove us to seek a way to overcome despair. Some declared war on despair on the outsiders who oppressed us, but they all fell short in the face of cruel reality. Came to see the contracts. I have never seen more motivated mercenary than you. Are you trying to buy a mansion in Columbia something? É o mesmo ainda. One should feel lucky just to be alive for so long. In essence, I suppose our name is well deserved. Hello, I heard a bunch of jobs came lately. Anything good? There are eyes on and in the city now. Things didn't turn out too well for the last few who took this job. It's Babel stuff. Are you sure you want to be part of that mess? Yeah, I'll trust my luck. Have it your way. There's a teacher in town who's been saying good things about Babel's outsiders. Someone's willing to pay, shutting up for good. Will do. Pô, sério? I look forward to your surprises. Hope your luck doesn't run out today. Quem será? Dominic City, Casdell. Had been a while since good luck came back. The city has changed a lot. People come and go. He is familiar with the words Babel Military Commission. There are always people fighting over things that he does not understand. He does not understand why the sarcasms feel the need to fight one another. He takes out the photo of the target, a mild-mannered young man. The triangular marking on his sleeve seems familiar. A teacher spreading praise about Babel's outsiders, inciting opposition against the military commission. Sorry, your luck just ran out today. Should be around here. Wait, this place. He's been away for a long time, but not long enough to forget his home. Oda's home. Oda, you should not have gotten involved. Então, desenvolve o filho dele. Agora use despair from one defeat after another at the hands of powers beyond our ability to resist. But we need to convince ourselves that our despair was not self-inflicted, that it seemed from an obvious source in our lives. That is what Babel has become for people in this day and age. Babel who brought the enemies. It was Babel medicine that worsened our oripathy. It was Babel education that sapped our will to resist. Babel who deluded the king of sarcasm and tricked us into giving up on the collecting the blood debt from the outsiders. Babel is the source of our despair. Assim some will not. No doubt you have heard the same from your parents. In desperate times, people often mistake hearsay for the truth. But it is the truth, where our lives is better without outsiders in Casdell. Don't take anything at face value. See, think and find your answer. Yes, it's hard to leave Casdell. The land outside is full of danger. Even making it to the border of the next country is no small feat. But I still leave this place. I'll go to Letania, Colombia, Casimir's, to anywhere that I may find a way to change things. Then I'll come back and teach you and all the children of the Sarkaz. What will happen to Babel, you ask? The future of Babel. É o Oda. Hide yourself, don't make a sound. Hello, are you looking for someone? Ascalon. Sorry, I got the wrong door. Do you need help? I'm familiar with the area. He smiled. There is no panic in his eyes. Ascalon scans the sparsely furnished room and understands. Pensive child. Como é mesmo? Oh, caramba, agora fugiu a palavra. Depois eu lembro. Do you live here on your own? Yes. My name is Ascalon. I'm from Babel. Thank you for sheltering him, but you must leave. Be careful, there are troubled times. You heard someone know you are here. You need to go. Not just military commission, but also those mercenaries who have been bringing trouble to our doorstep. Teacher, I know. I am very grateful to you for lending us your house to serve as classroom. The children, I'll take them home. Don't worry, you can continue your class in a few days, once the storm has passed. There will be no need. I have said before, I'm ready to leave. I have already spent too much time here because I want to see the truth to the end. There are many places that I still need to see. Alright. Oh, don't forget the potatoes. They are from the children and me. It's not much, but they will serve as a few meals on the road. Thank you so much, all of you. I should be one thank you. Thank you. I learned a lot from you. But for a few years, Castle has grown faster than its education and public thinking can keep up. I fear that our powers will be our own destruction if we do not change the present situation. The conflicts we see in Castle now are good examples. This is not how the sarcasm should be. I have yet to find a way to change all this, but I know that the news does not lie within Castle. Goodbye, Oda. Goodbye. May your journey be safe and smooth. Oda watches as Cheetor disappears around the corner, but does not go in. He does not remember inside, but he has the habit of sitting by the door, waiting for familiars someone to return. Wind stirred the dust from the street, and the dust stirred. There is not even a shadow. He gently closes the door. Oda. Good luck, see the target leaves the house. Then he sees familiar figure that he's not seen for a long time. Caramba, ele foi embora de volta. Voltou depois de. Quantos anos? 8? What does he have? He cannot move. Choose a sign. Sorry, I didn't know. I lost that, but his hand is gripped on the knife's hilt. He knows only way out to give all the better future. Ascalon. Another one. A misstrewed corpse a corpse in the corner of the street, erasing all trace of its existence. The passing of Avcadel is akin to a speck of dust falling to the ground, unheard, unceremonious, and unnoticed. His luck has run out. How long do you plan on hiding there, my friend? Or are you planning to stab me in the back now? Another mercenary. How many have you killed? Didn't see the point to keep count. You could kill 1, 2, 100 even, but can you kill every single mercenary who accepts the contract? They just want to remind us that we have been complacent with the status quo for far too long. What's that for members as a reminder? To remind home. He made a promise to Her Highness. It is what he calls protection for Babel. All I see are crackdowns on Babel mercenaries running wild. There are some things that should not be said aloud, especially not by you, Ascalon. If you don't like it, arrest me. Let's see if you have improved at all under his tutelage. General has taught me that there are more important things than violence. And by the looks of things, the mercenaries are the only ruthless cutthroats around here. So dodgy if you dare, I will prove their highness that I can beat you. Too slow, my friend. Wait! Pegou ele. You are dead again. Get up. Don't need to tell me. Footwork, my friend, and Ascalon stop going for his head all the time. This is the most effective way. It's his own fault for getting hit. If he can dodge it, he has to learn to take it. You're alright, Ascalon, but why did you stop? We didn't tell you to. I can't take it, Your Highness. It's not over yet. I hit. Your Highness, I hit. Did you know? Let me down, Ascalon. Don't hurt him, Ascalon. Hilário. Manfred's long limb flails happily in the air while he stores style to a wooden stake. Why do you do so fast? Calling inspiration from the way Her Highness seals. Manfred begins to break free, but the more he screams, the tighter the ropes hug him. He cannot understand how Ascalon can be so strong and fast when she looks as thin and frail as him. Let me down! Look, I won again. Ascalon has her weapons high and grins visually at the doomed sovereigns. Ascalon has got a lot more cheerful. What are you thinking? They are different from the old sarcastic children. We can change them, but how can we reach all the children of Kazdal? Give me time, Papa can do it. Time is a luxury. I know, but education is not something that can be rushed. What we are doing is leaving hope for the next generation. The flame of hope will never go out, as long as a single teacher in Kazdal remains willing to share within these children the vision of a beautiful future. Teresa casts her eye toward the children, full of hope for the future. Well, are you going to admit defeat or not? No! Let me down! We are not done. Let me down when you admit defeat. No way! I will bind you, my friend. Thank you, Your Highness. Whoa, why am I flying, Your Highness? Alright, that will do. Teresa, let him down. You have rude, but Teresa hasn't taught you everything he knows. You were always the faster learner, but ever since you left the general, who have been nothing but unadulterated and lost. He is appointed in your departure, by the way. I may not be as good with words as you are, but at least I don't just ignore the insult against Her Highness Teresa. Do you really know do you really know why Her Highness so dedicated to Babel's ideals? Do you really know why the general hasn't openly denounced the attacks on Babel? You should have talked to him, rather than turning your back on him. I turned my back? You're the one who turned your backs on Her Highness and the voice of so many. It's Teresis who has turned a blind eye to the mercenaries' acts of violence and damage they have caused Babel. This much I know. The general has allowed precisely because he can ignore the voice of the majority. It's the fate of Sakai doomed to fall into the abyss. What's wrong with using more effective means to prevent it? So that's what you truly think. It's what most of us in Casdell think. It's not that I don't trust Her Highness. Anyone can promise a better future, but we can't ignore the reality before it. It is cruel to use violence to force a child to shake hands and make peace with the mother who just killed his father. Say whatever you want. I will keep my hands off the military commission, but if I direct through the mercenaries, then my job is simple. No more mercenaries, no more problem. Ascalon, if you have the time, go visit Her Highness. I have never seen her so tired. This is the only sign that she was ever there. Murphy looks down and wipes away the blood slowly seeping out of his chest. His hand turned into the empty street, only to spot the deceased mercenary's effects. Someday we will all understand. It was never Her Highness or the general who made the choice. Who's there? He's before the door. He's having a busy day at his old ransacked house. From the church to the multiple visitors, who could be outside the door? Has fired from his turn? If so, what should he say? Não, seu pai tá morto. He has learned so much from the teacher that he wants to share with his father. Whose visits back home have become less and less frequent. He takes a breath, collects his mind, puts on a calm face, opens the door. Hello? Manfred. Good evening. You are, can I help, sir? You know who I am? No, sir, but I know the uniform of the military commission. Just a routine inspection. Do you recognize these items? This is my father. There have been some disturbance in the city. I'm afraid your father... I'm so sorry. Where did you find him? Was there? There was nothing else left at the scene. I'm sorry. What's her name? Oda. If you need any help... No, I'm very grateful to the brought this back. It's been a long time since I last saw him. This is enough. I don't have to wait anymore. He's not coming back. Do you have family or friends you can count on? I can take care of myself. Besides, we see things like this every day in the city, no? I'm sorry, I gushed, sir. I just feel like I know you somehow. I'm sure you're busy, but I won't keep you any longer. My condolences. The door closed. Manfred can hear the sound sopping coming from behind the door, but he doesn't feel sorrow, not anymore. Oda's right, he's seen this too many times, yet he remembered this is not what the city was meant to be. Silent crack.
Rage against the dying of the light. I see them!
I'm a student of the Tianshi bureaus. I won't hold you back.
Victory or death!
Oh. Deixa eu ver, eu vou voltar
You're in a
aqui.
complex environment. Don't go off on your own or you might get disoriented.
Go for me.
Hey? Bounty Hunter Arknights. As we move first, attack have to be blocked, deal as damage based on movement speed. Eita, pô.
None of you are getting away this time.
Jim.
Many closer, and I'll.
Watch your step. Don't hurt the cross.
We will defend our home!
What fine scenery. A shame about the fighting.
Many closer, and I'll whack your head with my flute.
And I don't move!
And don't ever come back to our field.
前到了无法透骨生风土，秋雨花送天。
When chaos
I got you.
Ha! I got you!
我为啥子要在你们这些低劣造物上浪费时间？ Many closer, and I'll whack your head with my flute.
From here on, go no further. This road is closed.
A tooth for a don't move!
Mission accomplished.
Bastante, né? Mas caso let me through. The cast roll code soldier. Designers of minutes. What happened? Are you of Babel? No, then none of our business. Well, Wolf Suit prevents Odo from passing, but he's seen several familiar crime faces the scattering crowd. Those students, I think I can take his LA here. You even know what happened? Someone beat another guy to death. He's dead too. Are you trying to join the racket? Babel again. What's your highness thinking? Sure, a trap. You owe everything you eat, everything you wear, and the roof over your head to a harness. Shh. Well, it's simple enough, alright? A teacher beat the father of his student to death. A teacher? How could? All the man did was scold him a little. And it was the teacher who was telling the kids all sort of awful things. That's not true. Where Babel shoot you kids these days? Hey, what are you doing? Odo squeezed through the crowd to see some familiar face lying on the ground. He finally finds the source of commotion, the teacher lying in a cloud of dust. Ascalon? It's fun. In there, find the doctor. No, over there. With the lifeless blood of his father. On the roads of the burning streets, carrying the jury child in his arms and piece together the whole picture of what he sees and hears. He became an agitated teacher and suddenly killed the agitated father before he was set upon by the angry crowd and fell in the dust of the streets. Turmoil dragged everyone in. Civilians, Babel, mercenaries, and even military commission. Like a chain reaction, clouds of dust were issued from the various corners of the city. It wasn't until artillery from an unknown source blasted through a wall of Babel's office building that the royal court troops finally quelled the riots. It begins with an accident and ends up with a shell that caused more damage to Babel than anything in the past 18 years since the end of the war. The kid is hurting us. Don't make me do this the hard way. Whose are you on? Babel? Military commission? Neither. I just need him to get I just get him to a doctor. Now get out of my way. My dad, it's too late for him. I'm sorry. Go, but don't trust outside so easily. Sarcasm, not in this chaos. Thank you. Oda can feel the child's breathing grow weaker as he continues on his way. Running through the streets, he seems to feel someone brush past his shoulder, but see no one. Ah, o Logos. Lembrei. Acho que é o Logos. É o Banshee. Lembrei, é o Banshee. É o Logos. Was I imagining things? Oh, there, not one step close. There are patients inside. This kid needs medical attention now. But oh, I didn't think there was anyone still willing to bring patients here. Alright, I'll take care from here. I'll try to give you some extra medicine before I leave. Leave? Her Highness made the decision, but we all know what's happening. We are not welcome in Casdal anymore. Where are you going? Outside the city? Are you afraid of the dangers it wastes? Yes, I am. But if the city no longer welcome us, then we respect its choice. I want to join Babel. I can help you for the patient or protect you. Ah, então é assim que ele se junta. Is this the one who started the whole mess? Will he live? Don't think so. Lost too much blood. Then what were you even doing here? Just follow the general's orders and ask questions. Who'd have thought something so minor would need their highness statement? He's trying to talk to us? There's nobody else around. Probably just seeing things very nice. No Banshee would sing in English for such a sinner. It is dangerous. Go. Tá. Young Banshee. They can't see me. My arts hide my presence. É o Logos. Who are you? A student. I came from far away. Following the step of my mother to find answers in this mother city in her true rulers. Did you find? I'm afraid the city doesn't have the answers ready yet. But I found you. The ideas that you advocate were very interesting. I was with you when you taught those students in that basement, learning about the city and Babel. Of course no one noticed, except Ascalon. Só Ascalon consegue ver ele. The boy has been through Brothel Babel where he usually will be treated. Do you get our end? No, the boy defended me. He understood what I tried to change. I'm sorry about his father. I sympathize. It was not your intention to cause this tragedy, but fate has played a cruel joke on you. I hear crying. Is your elegy? Calling your fading soul to the other side. Fear not, hesitate not. The myriad souls welcome you with open arms. Let my song take you behind. Thank you. The young Banshee song soothes the might of the dying man. The central song echoes through the crowded street of the city. Banshees respond to the song of their young king, and their voice to the harmony. Is an elegy that commemorates the passing of ordinary sarcasm. You were talking about the future of Babel in the lesson, but you didn't get to the end. What were you going to say? I believe that Babel will die someday. I hope I'm wrong. Não, você tá correto. Que é uma pena. Babel e depois vira Rhodes Island. A song another sarcasm passes on in the turmoil. There is no longer any place for Babel here. I will lead them and leave the city. Teresa will love you, all of us. I know, but Babel has no choice. But if you leave, my people have made their choice. Neither I nor Teresa can change it. We cannot abandon hope, but the best course of action right now is to avoid conflict. Hatred will swallow us like a flood. You always know, Teresa, our hero, our king. Gentle requests and gradual change will not sway in the minds of the sarcasm drawn here by Casdal's rise. I mean, perhaps what I say would disappoint, even hurt you, Teresa. Rain Billiton, Sargon, Eva Columbia, you have opened their doors and allowed the sarcasm to negotiate with some as equals. There has seen more technological progress in 50 years than it has for millennia. But we were too slow. Despite the incredible change we have brought Casdal, they have been proved to bear the fruits of true transformation. If I too believe that the fruits of spring are near, is this the sense of the Banshee court, Lacamarin? I'm just a mother who came to see her boy off, Teresa. Ah, então ela é a mãe do Logos. I respect his choice, and there will come a day when he will speak for our royal court. But that is not today. I know you love him, but you have allowed yourself to age since he was born. Ifanu was a miracle to me and to all banshees. Ifanu. The day he was born, I became loath to age with time. I present my appearance at the peak of my beauty. I wish to remain eternal in his memory. My life is finished, of course. It's only the fact that never changes. I know what your highness is thinking. You never expected your dream to come true in this generation. You see yourself as a soil. It is not the soil due to witness the flowers bloom. Even if the two of you have to give everything to nourish the soil. Humor, my little self-indulgence, your highness. Until you find the answer he is seeking, allow him to travel between the two of you, to learn from both of you. He will be the first flower to emerge from the soil. Bring Ifanu. Take care of him. Protect him in my place. I Lakramalini, my friend. Thank you. No matter where you go, no matter what fate awaits ahead of you, the Banshee Court will sing both your elegies and announce to all. This is my promise. It's the most ancient, powerful of witchcraft. My final parting gift to you. Lakramalini, will you ever meet again? I hope so. Until next time then, I look forward to the day that I can hear you sing in the midst of the convalleys. For your highness, I am afraid I must stay here and go no further. Ifanu will be part of a procession. After all, I am not ready to say goodbye to him yet. Two days later. Teresa, how long do you plan on standing there? You came a little too early if it's Teresa you are looking for. Ascalon. I didn't think you would have the courage to come to me, Ascalon. Why? Do you mean why would you have the courage to see me, or why I banished Babel? You have seen Manfred? Yes. Did you do it? Not at all the way. Good. Now, remove yourself before you say something childish and naive. Not if Teresa would agree with you. Or you could choose to stay. You don't have to explain yourself. After all, you never formally joined the Babel. Her Highness needs someone to protect her. She is more powerful than you think. And I agree with you even less, Master. I suppose I should take that as a no. You and Manfred are my best students, yet both of you have your fatal flaws. Your talents in combat are peerless, but what do you truly believe in? Your Highness, impatient. I said, what do you truly believe in? Not me nor Teresa. You still don't know what you seek, do you? To protect? That's just empty, self-deceptive sentimentality. When you are unsure of your path, you merely project your motivation onto vague ideals. I have thought about carefully. Perhaps, then follow Teresa and protect her, but don't blindly adopt her ways. Think of for yourself. Brentford found his answer long before you did. The next time we see each other, never mind. Go, Ascalon, there is nothing else for us to talk about now. Ascalon found the knees, then turns to a mist that closed around Teresa's. The mist trembles and disperses, leaving only a stone knife in Teresa's hand. He calls the day that he snatched the blade from the child in the catastrophe. We're too cold to her, Teresa's. It's a time of parting. You could have shared your mind with her. She has never been adept at expressing emotion. As a child, you are better than me at reaching the teenage side of her. Do you really have no faith in her choice? She is welcome back at any time. Manfred remains too complacent in his training. He needs someone to challenge him, a goal to work towards. I'll tell her. I wish you would come back too. I know, if we cannot resolve a conflict like this, the next one could escalate in a full-fledged civil war. If it comes to that, all we have dreamed for a century will be for enough. If that day comes, if I have to, I'll kill you. Babel is ready. We will live with those who are willing to follow. You have always kept them close. Yes, because they need me. I need you too, Castle needs its king. There is, our people have made their choice. The best course of action for now, at least, is for Babel to back down. I continue to call the nourishing brain upon Castle, change the seed circumstance and wait for hatred to subside. But if you become the greatest threat to the searching dreamers in this long and painstaking process, I will destroy you. So be it. Returning the royal court, soldiers lined and held back the restless crowd. It was the king of Sarkaz who brought food and shelter. It was also the king of Sarkaz who allowed oppression hit to faster. Papa procession stretched as far as the eye can see, past the barricades from Balan's royal soldiers, past disdainful crowd. Teresa walks toward the crowd and stands with them. He has left Teresa's side for the first time in 2 centuries. Só que depois ela morre e acaba voltando para o Teresis. We all know we must face. I hope this will not be the last time we stand together. Will that day be far? Not too far. This joined silent procession. Their farewell to the city is soundless. Their path is one of hope. Then something occurs, and our silence breathless onlookers and momentarily halt the procession. The cursing and crying cease. Every eye turns to a single, poignant scene. Poignant. A mercenary steps out in the line to embrace his best friend in possession. Poignant. Pungente. Tocante. No one can hear the whisper and can be the true friends by the ruins of Babel, but all are willing to wait and give their moment of farewell. A farewell between the people in the city, then be 2 people of the same blood. A young Sarkaz who has lost everyone he was here walks the procession without regret. He remembers walking the same path, leave the city to search of his parents with older companion many years ago. Manfred e Oda. But that I believe there was to be another way than war. Man, I know you believed in Babel because you hoped for a different path. Different way to live. Goodbye, Mom, Dad. Goodbye, home. For Teresa's eyes only. I have heard of what happened because don't share your sense of loss. The city holds special meaning to us all, but Babel needs not to drift on the wastelands, for I have located the ship I previously mentioned in Bring Billiton. The excavation went smoothly, and the ship's basic functions have been restored after 2 years of work. It will carry the hopes of Babel into the future. Please wait for me, Teresa. P.S. I did find it on the ship, a legacy that could bring up here to this land. Given its importance, I feel it's crucial to discuss this matter with you in person. With hope, Calcite. Ah! É uma carta da Calcite para Teresa.
Next year, the year after, and the year after that. One day, the whole of Dahuang will live without fear of catastrophes or pests, and we'll have stacked our
que
armies
droga.
as high as heaven for Shenlong.
Uncommon hair. Ai, vou deixar pra amanhã. Vou continuar amanhã. Já falei bastante. Ai. Amanhã eu continuo com a história. Até amanhã.